Hi, I'm Hitasha, and the purpose of making this video is to document whatever the lessons I have learned in 2025. This year has taught me a lot about love, loss, and choosing myself no matter what. Lesson number one: clarity and closure is a myth. You Only you can give yourself the clarity you so desperately want from the other person, because if the other person cared enough about you, you wouldn't be in a situation where you need that clarity. And if someone does not think that you are worth one last conversation, you never was worth anything for them. Like, if they cared enough, they would have given you clarity by themselves. You wouldn't be so desperately asking for it in the first place. But if you want clarity, you should not go to the other person. Going to the other person for clarity is clearly a very bad idea. Even if you go and ask questions, ask for clarity, what are the chances that they won't lie to you? They will give you whatever answers you want to hear, and then what? You will sit there differentiating between what was real, what was not. So, if instead of their words, let their actions be the clarity for you. They knew what they were doing, because सबको पता होता है कि वो क्या कर रहे हैं तुम्हारे साथ या किसी के भी साथ. So they knew what they were doing. They knew that it was going to hurt you. They still consciously chose to do it. That should be the enough clarity and closure. Second lesson is to not fall for the potential. The reason why so many people are still staying in a toxic relationship is because they feel like the other person will become better, will eventually become the version they have made up in their head. No, it's not going to happen. I know it's sad, it should not be that way, but people do not change for other people, or humans are selfish enough. They only change for themselves, only if they want to, not for anyone else, not for someone in their family, not for someone they love. Like, they do. Like, if someone truly, truly, truly loves you, they become the better version of themselves by themselves. No one forces them to be. You do not pressurize them to become the version. You love them, accept them for who they are, and they become them better by themselves because they feel like you deserve better because they love you. So if you have made up someone's version in your head, like, oh, this person initially was so good, and maybe someday in future they will become the same person they were at the start of the relationship, I am so sorry to tell you, but they are not. They will not change. Stop seeing the potential. Stop seeing people for who they become and start seeing people for who they are. Like, that is very important, because they see you for who you are and they love you and they're staying in a relationship with you because they like the version of you who you are at the current point of time. They do not see the potential in you, so why are you seeing the potential in them? The third and the hardest lesson I learned this year was, like, people always say they always come back. I have always seen that statement as something I should be happy about, but this year taught me I should not. It's the other way around. Them coming back is not something I should be happy and proud about, because it's not out of love. They do not wake up and realizes that you were the love of their life and they should get back together with you. It's out of your lack of self boundaries and self respect. I know it's hard pill to swallow, but it is what it is. They come back because they know that you lack self boundaries and self respect. They still have access to you. They come back because they know they can. Like, you will give them another chance, no matter how bad they treat you, because you love them. You cannot function without them. And when you are in a relationship with them, be it any kind of relationship, friendship, or whatever, platonic and romantic relationships, they saw you breaking your boundaries just to be with them, breaking your breaking the promises you made to yourself just to be with them. So they know that you prioritizes them over yourself, which should not be the way. You should always freaking prioritize yourself. Like, be so full yourself that people envy you for being so full of yourself. If somebody says that you are so full of yourself, take that as a compliment, because if you are not supposed to be so full of yourself, who else are you supposed to be full of? This was the third lesson. Fourth one is, if you have to perform every time to get, it's not love. If you have to perform every time to get it, it's not love. We are so conditioned to think that way, that if you be certain way, dress up in a certain way, talk in a certain way, you will be valued by the people, or you will be accepted by the people. But it's not like that. People who love you will accept you for who you are. People who love you will let you be you. They do not put conditions in front of you, that if you be in a certain way, then only they will accept you. So if you have to be performative, if you have to compete for their love, it's not love. It's very good for your mental health to stay out of that situation and relationships which make you feel like you have to earn it, because you are not in a competition, and they are not someone who will evaluate you and give you your position, your part of love on that basis. So be out of that situations. The next thing is, stop taking things so personally. Like, if somebody if someone is mean to you, it's because they don't, maybe they are grown up that way, maybe their environment was like this. Like, if somebody is specifically mean to you, that is a different thing, maybe. But stop thinking, if I like, did I did something bad, did I was it my fault, or why do not they like me, why are they friends with everyone else except me? Because maybe that is how they are, that is how they are grown up, that is how they function, and it's fine. You do not have to be you do not have to prove your worth to anyone. You do not have to chase validation to feel valid. You are valid on your own. Your feelings, whatever you're feeling, is valid without any kind of external validation. Believe that you are worthy of everything that is coming your way. Like, you are exactly where you are meant to be, and if something is happening to you, it is meant to happen. It is, if it's like in a negative way, it is meant to teach you lessons, and if it's in a positive way, accept it. Do not freaking doubt your worth. Like, you are worthy. Everything that is happening to you is meant to happen to you. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Thank you so much for listening to this video, listening my rant. I love you.